Thanks for tuning in to Let's Talk About It Media 21. I hope you're having a great day. Stay positive, stay focused. Let's get to it. What is the hot topic that's going on YouTube or Instagram? Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. Don't forget, the Cash App is Let's Talk About It Media. Thank you for all your love and support.
So don't forget to comment, but be kind. And also turn on the notification bell. If you don't want to leave a comment, that's fine. You can always leave a thumbs up, a heart, a rose. Any positive interaction helps the page. So let's get to it. Monique is responding to the Oprah Winfrey trying to say, as soon as I found out, I took care of it. As soon as somebody called me, I took care of it. I told y'all. It was their responsibility before anybody hit the scene. The producer is to produce and to try and make sure everybody's comfortable where they're supposed to be, how they're supposed to be. Trailer issues, rental car issues, no food on set. Excuse me? What is the expectation that we're talking about here? And how many more times do people have to call out Oprah for people to get it and realize that there's concerns there? And it's up to her to try and make a decision or make sure things are good. She probably won't do it because certain things she's been comfortable. Monique told y'all. Monique showed y'all. The expectation when Monique, and I didn't like the movie Monique did back then anyway. Flat out. Quiet as kept. They never should have her do that movie in the first place. It was degrading to Monique to do whatever movie she did several years ago. And then you want her to promote that? Why would you want her to promote that? She never should have took it. Now we see that TARAJI P. Henson them are having problems too. Monique didn't tell y'all then? Y'all got to experience for people to listen? It takes 2 times for people to call somebody out. I'm so glad Monique spoke up. I'm so glad Taraji P spoke up. But I think it's a distraction too. I don't think Taraji wanted to talk about Jussie Smollett. But her experience with Oprah wasn't that great. And then, of course, Fantasia's like, I wanted to draw myself. No, safety-wise, they should have had private cars, security, food, whether it was a chef cooking, afternoon or any whatever. The unorganized part of it is what's so concerning. And then did you see, as soon as you called me, I took care of it. It should have been taken care of. It should have been written in their contracts what the expectations were. Do y'all realize? Hello, wake up. All that stuff was left out. It was left out, probably even out of their contracts. Because think about it. Have you heard anybody say a driver, security, food being on set, the trailers, all that stuff was left out for a reason? Because it's not like that was in my contract, we should have had it. It's almost like it was left out of the contract. If there was even a part of the contract, and maybe some people didn't read the contract. That's the one thing I told y'all. People continue to have issues with their contracts. Was it in a contract that you should have had a private driver and security? Was it in the contract in regards to your trailer situation? Was it in a contract in regards to what the food expectation was? Do you have any allergies or restrictions in regards to food? You know what I'm saying? Let's get to this clip because I can go on and on. How many more times do people need to be seen? What's really going on with Miss O? Real talk. I'm glad Monique spoke up. I'm glad Taraji P. Henson spoke up. I'm glad Fantasia spoke up. I'm glad Vivica Fox spoke up. They have a right to, because it's the way they're treated. And at what point?
Hear Taraji say, first of all, and I just want to give you step by step, okay? Mm-hmm. When you hear those sisters say, when we showed up, we didn't even have any trailers. When we showed up, there was no food. When we showed up, we had to get ourselves to the set. When you hear all of these things, and who was at the helm of this production, James?
Oprah Winfrey.
Okay, so when you hear all of these things, and then you start saying, see, this is the treatment of the black actress. It's nothing new. It's nothing new that the trailers are subpar. It's nothing new that either the food is subpar or there's no food at all. That's nothing new. So when Oprah Winfrey sits at the helm and TARAJI P. Henson says, it's an honor. So when you hear TARAJI say, first of all, and I just want to give you step by step, okay?
Mm-hmm.
When you hear those sisters say, when we showed up, we didn't even have any trailers.
No trailer.
When we showed up, there was no food.
No food.
When we showed up, we had to get ourselves to the set.
We had to get ourselves to the set. Did she have food? Did she have to drive herself to the set? What is the whole expectation here? And you know what? I'm going to tell you this. They probably didn't think they had to worry about it because who they were working with, a billionaire. When they say people that are rich watch their dimes, their pennies, they watch what they spend. Not at the expense of these amazing women that are giving you their time. And then you have the issue in regards to the pay, and she has to fight to get the proper pay for years. And she knows if she decides not to take it, they'll find someone else that'll say yes to that deal. But why not give her what they're worth? Why not give them what they're worth? It's sad to me. And people were like, see, when Oprah said it's a part of the production company or whatever, it's their responsibility. I said, that don't sound right. It's all your responsibility. But then to come to find out with the expectation when they talk about a production or set, when you think about it, you would want the producer to say XYZ because everything needs to be organized. You need to be able to say, okay, this scene is happening. Get to their trailer. The trailers need to be 2 minutes away. That way, if we do something, they're close by. It's all organization. It's all a part of the organization and the expectation. So Oprah dropped the ball.
We were handpicked.
Oprah dropped the ball and Oprah got caught because many people question it's all their responsibility. The production and the producer and the whoever owns the land, all that stuff has to be pre-approved anyway.
Honored that we were handpicked. We were handpicked for this movie. Well, if they were handpicked for that movie, those women should have been taken care of from the moment go.
From the moment go.
There's no way they should have walked up and there were no trailers. There's no way there was no food. And then when you hear Oprah say, but when TARAJI called me, what did I do, TARAJI? Lady O fixed it. When TARAJI called Oprah, what happened was, James, Oprah got caught. That's what happened.
And if you look up the title of producer and what it is a producer's job is, you'll find that what Oprah fixed should have already been prepared when they got there under the title of producer. There need not be a fix.
And you know why things like this can happen, though, James?
Exactly.
In honor that we were handpicked. We were handpicked for this movie. Well, if they were handpicked for that movie, those women should have been taken care of from the moment go.
From the moment go.
And we all watched those videos with Oprah Winfrey and TARAJI. We all hear different things that Oprah Winfrey may say. When it came down to Harvey Weinstein, and we don't want to put this all on Harvey Weinstein because we'll miss the what, silver lining?
Because we'll miss the point.
We'll miss the point. We watched this person, as I'm watching these videos now, and everything was, didn't I champion for y'all? As soon as you called me up, didn't I champion for y'all? For the production. It's like Oprah Winfrey, stop it. Because what you did was you didn't champion for those black women, for our sisters. You didn't champion for them. What you did was in my humble opinion, it was, we could treat them just like we always treat the black actress. Who gonna check me, boo? I'm Oprah Winfrey. And we all watched those videos.
So there never should have been cleanup in aisle 1, 2, 3, or 4. It should have already been done. The expectation of how to treat them, service them, give them what they need, and make sure they're comfortable. Somebody dropped the ball. And she did get caught. And she did get checked. And she did seem extremely nervous when they were talking and did their interviews. Maybe she knew that they were going to be speaking on it. And that's why she maybe did some of those interviews with those girls. Next clip.
So then when Oprah Winfrey got the call, well, I fixed everything, but y'all know everything should have been done when you showed up.
Amen.
And that's the part that we're missing. Everything should have been done when our sisters walked on that set.
Amen.
It is no way that should have gone down like that. And now when you see our beautiful sisters saying, yeah, but it got fixed, it's like, y'all, we're making it worse doing that.
And either one or two things is true. Either Oprah is powerful, or Oprah is not as powerful at three things. Oprah is powerful, Oprah is not as powerful as we believe, or Oprah chooses not to use her powers as it relates to championing for folks that need championing for.
And you know what, too, James? And I say these things and I'm free.
It's Monique and Sydney.
So then when Oprah Winfrey got the call, well, I fixed everything, but y'all know everything should have been done when...
That was Monique and Sydney. I think there's one more clip.
So when this comes out, I hope that it reflects the humility that we're trying to put with it. Okay?
Yes.
It was easy for our community to accept a broken black woman. And we saw TARAJI be broken and bent over and crying. It's hard
not bent over
for our community to accept a black woman that has a strong black man by her side saying unacceptable. In an industry,
while exhibiting strength herself, you see two black people coming together saying, listen, we can sit up here and talk about being pro-right, pro-black, or we can sit up here and talk about being pro-truth, because that doesn't have any color.
So when this comes out, I hope.
So as I'm reading this correctly, it's a James R. Sanders. I think there's a part between one and how many ever clips there is. I guess they sent in a voice clip to James. So I keep saying it. Whoever produced, called, they all dropped the ball. So that was the last clip. Well wishes. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Like, comment, and subscribe. How many more times do people need to work with Miss O? And there's an issue. Many people been calling her out in regards to land, in regards to the proper giveaways, in regards to who she supports, who she don't supports, the friendship, her friendship with Gail. Is she a true, think about it. When she had her school, and it's up to her how she wants to spend her money. But if you call these women to be on your set and to show, have you ever heard anything like this recent? Of anybody saying XYZ wasn't done, XYZ didn't happen, XYZ no food, no proper travel, no proper security, no proper trailers. We don't hear that because we shouldn't hear it, but we're hearing it, and people are calling out Miss O. She got caught. She got caught again, and I'm happy Monique is speaking out, and I'm happy that other people got a gist of what Monique was trying to tell us years ago. And hopefully she'll never have an issue with anything ever again. And if we do see, that's 3 strikes. I mean, how many more times do people need to call her out? Call her to the carpet, call her to the mic. Oprah would be upset if this was how somebody treated her. She would. So well wishes to Monique, well wishes to Taraji P. Henson. Glad she spoke out, but I do think that it was a distraction, and she definitely did not want to talk about Jussie Smollett, for sure. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Like, comment, and subscribe, and everyone, have a great day. Let me know in the comments, do you feel that production, the producers, the whole company, whoever she said was supposed to handle everything, do you feel that she just dropped the ball to hand it to somebody else? And do you think that's why she was at most of the interview, so she can almost control the narrative? And do you think that she's trying to have Taraji P. Henson interview so she can kind of question different things and try and smooth things over? Well wishes. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great day.